settle down. Settle down with with it. Like you take it too far sometimes. Hey Simmers, it's Mindy. Thanks for stopping back to my channel. So today I thought it'd be really fun to take this Sims 4 community survey with you guys. I've seen a few other Simmers do it. If you don't know, the Sims 4 released a community survey for all of us, and it's kind of like an overall satisfaction survey and how we feel about maybe some of the changes or what's going on and what we would like to see in the future. So yeah, I thought that it'd be really fun to share that together because it's not often that I get to talk about what I want to see in The Sims or what I'm displeased with or what I'm pleased with or just where I want to see The Sims 4 go in, the future in the next 5 years or whatever. So yeah, but before we get started, I just want to say you are not going to agree with everything that I pick, and that's okay. Like, we are all different. That's why there's a survey. So if I pick something and you're like, Mindy, what are you doing? Like, no. Go take the survey for yourself. Don't at me. I'm just saying, like, that's why there's a survey. It is there so we can all express some of our opinions and give The Sims 4 some good feedback. So let's go ahead and get started. This is Sims 4 Community. Hello Simmers, we would love to get your input on how you are enjoying The Sims 4 and your thoughts on potential changes and or features. The survey should take about 7 minutes to complete and is 11 questions. We appreciate your time and for sharing your thoughts. Thank you for playing our game. So, question number 1, game updates. Overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with the December game update where we fixed a large number of bugs? So, this is kind of hard for me to answer because I didn't experience a lot of bugs. I am, like, here recently, I have, but in December, I didn't really notice that there were too many bugs. So, but I know that there are some, and I know that there are just, like, little things, like, I've had a few issues where my Sims will just stop what they're doing and stand there for a while, or recently, it's come back where if I save my game, stuff will start disappearing on my lot, or like terrain paint will start disappearing on my lot. That was like fixed a while ago and now it's back. I'm gonna say somewhat satisfied because maybe I should say neither satisfied nor dissatisfied because I didn't really notice any game bugs in my game anyway. So, I don't know, let's say somewhat satisfied. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the highest and 1 is the lowest, how interested are you in these relationship features? So this is really exciting because I really want to see more dynamics when it comes to relationships. I want to be able to, in the beginning, say, this is the stepdad, or, their dad passed away, or is deceased, or this is their aunt, those kinds of things. Which you can set it to a certain point, but I would really like to see more dynamics when it comes to the family tree. So, number 1, shared personal history. A relationship's past impacts the present. For example, good friends who had a dramatic falling out may have a harder time reconnecting. I think that's like a really good idea, but I also feel like it's kind of already there. I mean, it is kind of hard when you have, like, an enemy to, like, reconnect with that Sims, but if they just had, like, a dramatic falling out, or, like, they just don't like each other anymore, whatever the case may be, and they've got the little red bar, it can be pretty tough to already bring that relationship up, so I'm gonna say about a 6. I would definitely like to see it kept, and if there's a way to make it more realistic, then I think they should definitely do that. Shared experience. Sims share repeated activities with preferred Sims such as brunch buddies. That's a really good idea. That is so cute. Like, I love that idea. I love being able to have, like, more memories and just, I don't know, like, having those Sims that are, like, closer together. They're just, like, more than best friends or, whatever the case may be. I really like that. More relationship types. Have new ways to define relationship dynamics, such as bromance. I think this is a really good idea. I'm really interested in seeing something like that. I would love to see different kinds of relationships like that. Initiated romance. Sims outside of your household can propose marriage and ask other relationship changes. You guys, I would cry. Like, if a sim outside of my household proposed to my sim, I'd be like, oh, like, it would be so, I would be in tears. I think it's a really good idea. I think it's super cool to have sims outside of the household react and act more with your sims, because right now they just call and they're like, hey, you want to go somewhere? And I'm like, no, I don't. Would you just stop calling? But to have them just like come over and like initiate some kind of conversation or initiate something, I think would be really, really good. So I like the idea that they could possibly propose to your sims. Relationship compatibility. Personal factors affect how well sims get along with one another. I think that's a really good idea too, because right now, like, sims can have different traits and you don't really see it really affect. Like, when you have a sim who is happy living with a sim who is gloomy, it doesn't really affect too much. So I am really interested in seeing more of that, if that makes sense. Relationship tone. Relationships have short-term states such as furious with sim X. Yes, I like that because, let's be honest, we're all like that. There are times that we just, we don't, we're like annoyed with somebody, but we're not angry at them. We still love them. We're just annoyed with them. I really like that idea. I really do. I think I liked like everything on here. All right, next. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the highest and 1 is the lowest, how interested are you in these same gameplay features? Go on an outing. Take a group on a day trip such as a family pool day or a mountain climb. So, my sims already do this. Like, especially I think of my stay-at-home mom sim. Like, we constantly go on day outings to the park or to the pool, or to a restaurant or something. So, yeah, I want to keep it, but we already have this. So I'm gonna say like an 8. Design and run a resort. Care for guests, manage employees, and become a 5-star restaurant or 5-star resort. Yeah, I want that. Please. Define your Sims lifestyle. Choose your Sims activity level, social preference, habits, etc. I kind of like that. But I feel like we already have that too. Like, there are active sims, there are social sims, but I don't know, maybe social preferences and their habits. I really like that too. Vacation at a resort. Take your sims on a splendid vacation to a luxury hotel. Yes, please. Thank you. Own a second home. Yes. I want to own a second home. I want to have a beach home or a home in Solani, and I want to have a regular home, and I want to be able to rent out my home to other sims who may need to stay at Newcrest while I'm living in Sulani, or maybe want to do like a timeshare with the sim in Sulani. I don't know how complicated that would be to put together, but I want that. I want to see more real estate options in the Sims. I want to be able to buy houses. I want to be able to fix those houses up and then turn around and sell those for a profit. I think that would be a really cool idea to bring to the Sims. Alright, The Sims 4 seasons include snow activities such as skating in an ice rink and playing in the snow. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the highest and 1 is the lowest, how interested are you in these other snow activities? My Sims don't get out of the house much when it snows. I hate snow personally, so I don't know, we'll see. Downhill skiing, I really like that idea because I feel like it's really realistic. Like, we go sledding all the time. So, that's skiing. Downhill skiing, let's say I want about like a 7, because that's not realistic. But snowboarding, I feel like I'm a little bit more interested in that. Sledding, yes, I'm very interested in sledding. Not skiing. I mean, I think skiing is cool. It's just, I think sledding is a little bit more realistic. When it snows around here, everybody takes their sleds and we all go to the park and we sled. Don't mind my cat and my dog in the background. My dog's asleep. But I feel like that's more realistic. I've never been skiing. I've never been snowboarding. Sometimes I feel like that's, like, around where I live, it's kind of more upscale to go snowboarding or skiing or those kinds of things. So Snowshoeing, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna put a 6. Ice fishing, we already have fishing, so I don't know. I don't really see the difference. Mountain climbing, that could be pretty cool. I've never really thought about that mountain climbing. That could be neat. Ice skating on a pond. Yes, I really want ice skating. But we have ice skating, don't we? We can ice skate we can ice skate on that little rink. Am I correct? Is that ice skating or is it just skating? Either way, I want ice skating. Cross-country skiing, again, I'm just not too interested in it, so I'm gonna hit 7 on that. And snowmobiling, could be cool. I'm not, those aren't things that I particularly am like, oh my gosh, like I really want to have those, or I really want more snow activities, because again, I don't like snow in real life, so I don't really like it in the game. My Sims don't really leave the house in the wintertime. But that may be different for all of you guys. Like you may feel like it's boring in the winter because your Sims don't get out as much. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is highest, which of these areas do you most want to have more content? Traits. I'm very interested in having more traits. I'm very interested in more skills and more aspirations. Off-lot careers. Yes. I want more off-lot careers. Just like simple things. Active careers, I'm not too interested in. We have get together, and honestly, it becomes a chore to have to continue to, like go to work with that sim in order to be promoted, and sometimes it's like very monotonous. So no, I'm not really interested in active careers. Home-based careers, very interested in. Lot types, yes, and lot traits, yes. That was easy. I really want to see more content when it comes to all of those things. It's just those little things that make the game, you know, those little lot traits, or as long as they're not like the crazy lot traits like the gremlins or something, they can sometimes go overboard with them. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's the same with like, not skills, but like traits or lot types, or lot traits, because it's like, yeah, I live in a quake zone, but I shouldn't have an earthquake every day. Like, I should have an earthquake, you know, more in the spring because it's a little bit more earthquakey weather, and then not so much the rest of the year. If there's gremlins, okay, maybe it happens once every, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something, not like every other day, because that just gets to be too much. So I think that those are really good ideas as long as they don't go overboard with them, if that makes sense. So that's my opinion and my take on everything. Like, settle down. Settle down with with it. Like, you take it too far sometimes. Alright, which previous expansion packs or game packs would you like to receive a bit of extra polish or additional development? Select up to 3. Ooh, I can only select up to 3. Get to Work, Get Together, City Living, Cats and Dogs, Seasons, Get Famous, Island Living, Discover University, Outdoor Retreat, Spa Day, Dine Out. I definitely would like to see Dine Out kind of polished up. Parenthood, Jungle Adventure, Strangerville, Realm of Magic. I think Get to Work needs more polish, and I think it would be cool if they could add other things that are similar to Get to Work, like Get to School. I'm just saying, it could work the same. Like, how, I don't know much about game development, but how hard would it be to add my Sims going to school when it's like Get to Work? Like, it's basically run the same way. Get Together, City Living. I would like to see more City Living, because I feel like as it stands, I don't know, we don't have enough apartments, and I feel like I would love to see a day where we can edit like the outside of the apartments. I know it's not realistic, but I like that idea. Cats and Dogs, Get Famous, Island Living, Discover University. I like the idea of like adding some extra polish to the Parenthood, but in more of like a Generations type thing. I would love to see more Generations, more stuff for older people, so that's not really Parenthood. Jungle Adventure, I never play anymore. Like, I never go to the jungle anymore. Strangerville, like, I played through the story. I don't go through it anymore. I'm not interested in living in Strangerville. It's just not my thing. Realm of Magic, I've played through. I enjoy it. Vampires, I never play with. I'm gonna go with... I don't know what I'm gonna go with. Oh, this is so hard. This is harder than I thought it would be. Okay. Let's think. City living, cats and dogs. I would love to see more animals for sure. But, again, I don't really think that that's like cats and dogs. This is just what would need a little extra polish. I'm going to go with city living. I think I'm going to go with Sim. What improvements would make it easier for you to create the Sims that you want? Oh. What improvements would make it easier for you to create the Sims that you want? Customizable. How do you spell that? Customizable. That's probably wrong. That's definitely wrong. I don't know how to spell it. I'd like to be able to make my Sims more customizable. Oh my gosh. I would love to see, like, different hair colors, like more strawberry blonde. I have a red hair color, but not like the fire engine red that is in the game. Let's see. More unique features. So, I would love to see something about the Sims that stands out, like, I don't know, a mole somewhere that's not on the face, more body features. So I would like to see, like, freckles, like body freckles. I have body freckles as custom content. But I would like to have it in the game and it's not just the face. I'm not even gonna say that. More unique body features, more subtle subtle. So I'd like to see more subtle makeup that's not so like, ah. I would love to have the color wheel for hair and clothing. That's what I would like to see as far as creating the Sims that I want. Who is your fave? Select up to 3 of your most loved characters or households from The Sims 4. So, the Tragic Clown. I don't really like him. Agnes Crumblebottom, Grim Reaper. I'm gonna say Cowplant. The Pancakes family for sure. I love the Pancakes family. I love Bella Goth. The Grim Reaper. I love the Grim Reaper. Probably more than I like the Land Grab family. So I'm going to go with those 3. I feel like those are kind of like some of the OG Sims. Except for the Land Grab family. They're definitely OG. But anyways, those are my favorite. What brands would you like the Sims to collaborate with? This is fun. IKEA. Please collaborate with IKEA. We need more furniture. Furniture brands. I don't really know. I don't really have a preference. I would like to see more furniture. Like those are the big things. We need more couches. I've talked about that before. All of our couches look the same. We need more countertops. We need more cabinets. We need more furniture. We need more better furniture. So yeah. Oh, my husband is calling. I'm going to just ignore him. Sorry, hubby. I love you. Alright. How satisfied or dissatisfied are you overall at The Sims 4? I mean, I like the game. I like the game. Do I think there's room for improvement? Yes, of course. I like the way that the game plays. Again, do I think that there's room for improvement? Yes, but I'm still playing the game. So I'm going to say somewhat satisfied. And that completes the survey. I am going to link that in the description box down below so you guys can take it as well. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about my answers? What are your answers? How would they differ? What do you want to see in The Sims coming up? Those are things that I want to see. So I hope you enjoy taking this little survey with me. And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell and you'll be notified anytime I upload anything new. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Twitch, all those things. They're in the description box down below as well. So with all of that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye!